Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Derail Valley. Well, you asked for it, so let's do this. You wanted a long train, you're getting a long train. For today, we are actually taking two jobs. I'm not even sure if this train can handle it, but we will try. We are taking this job, both of them crude oil. First one, this guy at the back of the train. 450 tons, 145 meters in length. That in itself is pretty lengthy already, but we are taking it one notch higher with this guy right here. Even longer, even heavier, and we're going to do them both. So that's going to be a total of 1,200 tons. The rating for this steam train is only 1,000 tons, so I'm not really sure if this train can handle it. But we'll do our best. I'm priming the train now, loaded some coal in, heating it up. We should be ready to go actually. One thing I'm not sure is if you're taking multiple jobs like this, is it possible to connect them all already before you start the job? Because right now we're going to lose a lot of time. I've attached to this guy. I'm going to validate the job, start the timer, and then that's the only time I'll go forward and reverse and join to this other one. But that's going to take like 10 minutes already on its own. So is it possible to connect everything and then start the job? I'm not actually sure. But you guys let me know. For now, we live with this one. We might not get any time bonus, because this will only require 34 minutes, but I don't think that's the point. The point is to survive in this case. Also, I've gotten some comments, thank you for that, from Gaio Fun specifically, teaching me about this timer. So if you actually set it to 12 and then start it, you'll see that the timer is moving forward. The second hand is moving forward. That's not what we want. We want it to be a countdown timer, so we set the time here and then that again, and now it runs in reverse. That's the timer feature. The other one is the stopwatch. So reset it, put it to 12, make sure the hand resets, and then move it. So for us, we wanted 34 is the time. We start it up. Okay, that's starting, counting down, and we go ahead and submit this, and the other one as well. Good. So that's B50, and the other one is B40, exactly. Those two are the ones that we are primed to get. Okay, looks good. Yikes, we actually have too much steam already, wow. I did load this full with coal because I am preparing for the worst. So just playing conservatively here. On its own, this seems a bit heavy, but nothing compared to when we actually attach to this other guy already. That's going to be where it's going to be the trickiest. I'm not so sure if this is a good move, but we'll see. So this is going to take us back to the harbor. Thankfully, going to the harbor is downhill mostly, so it shouldn't be that much of a risk. But we'll see if we regret it later, because I've not really studied the entire route. Starting from the oil well north here, making our way through here past the steel mill, going through here, and then the harbor right there. Now, is there any uphill climb there? Probably, but what can we do? Right, so we need to turn. B40 is there. The junction is right here. So I think this is where we need to, after we go past this point, I'll make the train brake and then switch here. Now, you guys also taught me a trick. Instead of having to go forward, you can actually release this one. If you can click it, that one is actually going to release the pressure on your entire train, and that is causing you to go and brake maximum effort, I think, in that sense. And so we bring that back up for the pressure to build up again, but that's a good way of stopping the train without needing to go to the very front, and that's going to be very helpful, as you guys saw, for this particular train where we cannot use the remote control. Okay. Let's go ahead and shovel in some more coal here, maybe 2 of them, preparing for the worst. Better safe than sorry. It's not a very long trip. So we don't really need to haul that much in. Let's see if that's good enough. It's going to be so tricky aligning this. I'm going to try, yeah, you see how much time we are losing already just by shunting? So I hope some of you guys have tried it, because I'm too scared to try on my own. I should have, though, try to shunt it before we start the timer, because right now, how much time do we have? We have 30 minutes, so we've lost 4 minutes already just shunting this. But that's okay. So that's 627 that we'll have to disconnect later. Please don't explode. Okay, good. Nice and gentle nudge right there. Okay, connect that up. Connect also the hoses. Beautiful. Okay, ready to go. How long is this train? You know, one thing that I wanted to try is this free cam. Yeah, maybe we can take a photo before we go, because we might not arrive in the destination. It's better we take a pic right now. Look at how long that train is. Goodness. Well, you guys wanted the long train, so here you go. I'm not such a fan of the smoothing, though. You can remove the smoothing. Smoothing 0. There we go. That should give us more accurate, more precise movements, and then you can use the mouse wheel to increase or decrease the speed. But that one does look mighty fine, doesn't it? Goodness. Oh, and looks like we are going beyond the ideal level of steam there. Safety valve is actually triggering. Yep. Let's go ahead. Start this up. Pressure is good in the brakes. 3 notches forward. Moving to the left. Yes, that is the left that we're looking for. Load them up. Oh, it's struggling, but it's moving somewhat. It's hanging in there. $1,200 tons, guys. Let me see if my math adds up. So this is 765. The other one is 450. So that's 1,210. Yeah, 1,200 tons. Let's see it that way. Otherwise, that's too much for my brain. Alright, so we moved left here. That's the right one. And then we should keep to the right. Okay. We'll need some more coal here, guys. So we are losing pressure. But once we get some momentum in, hopefully that speeds us up. Okay, going to the right, that's the one right there that has the right signal. Good, so we can maybe speed up a little. can go up to 50 kilometers per hour there. So this speed should be fine. Bit more on the regulator there. Looking good. Didn't even check if we properly attached to the different cars. If we properly attach and if we're hauling everything. I guess it's too late to check now, to back out now, huh? Alright, here we go. Should be a fairly straight bend. Let's get some more coal in. Idle for now. We need to slow it down bit by bit because we are approaching a sharp, semi-sharp bend right there. Yeah. That should be fine. 40, 50 kilometers per hour. That should just give us enough leeway because if this train is having difficulty accelerating, it's going to have even more difficulty stopping with all those cars at the back. Can't even see the back from here. Okay, there you go. But I think if we're going to take a photo, now is the perfect time to do it. Because this is, I think, the straightest stretch that we could find. Should be fine right there. Let's load up some more. How come that's 60 all of a sudden? Don't do this to me. Let's apply a bit of brakes. We are in the 60 range, so we should be safe. But this happened to us already before, and that didn't go so well the first time, so not sure if we should be that confident. Okay, let that go. Let's go and accelerate. Get some more water in there. Goodness, I'm really hauling in the coal. The firebox is so hot. Almost 800 degrees Celsius. It's actually burning a lot of steam, of water. Looking good. There we go. Now we can stretch it. Alright, that looks good. So let me do something. Let's do this. I'm going to risk it. Where are we? Where's the train? Dang it, it's on the opposite side. Is this how you do it? There you go. I wish there was a pause function. Ay, come on. Yeah, okay, we're in. Whew. Risky business being a steam train photographer, huh? Come on. Good. How are we? Which part of the map are we? Okay, should be fairly straight still, so this is okay speed, I think. In terms of time, we have 20 minutes. Oh, this is not going to go well. But as long as we survive, I'm happy enough. This one is going to G5I. This one is going to C2. Goodness, we're going to very different tracks here. So first we need to go to C2I. I'm just going to coast here. Let's maybe get one level of brakes in. So we never know what kind of speed restriction we're getting up ahead. Better play it safe. If we're not going to make it with the time bonus, then might as well work on this steadily. Let's have a look at the back, if we can see the back. Not even. Look at how long that train is. Goodness. Oh, there it is. Is that the back? Oh yeah. Okay. Can still see the back somewhat. That looks good. $70 up here. We are approaching the steel mill. I hope the signals, the switches rather, are set up correctly in there so that we don't have to adjust anything and just coast along, like the pass-through track, the bypass track, or however you call it. I'm going to stick with the speed, play it safe. So no time bonus today, I don't think. But if we manage this, it's going to be an achievement in itself. Ooh, uphill though. 80 kilometer speed limit, but uphill, so it looks like we have to push it a little. We don't want to lose that momentum, especially with this kind of heavy load. Yeah, it's struggling. Let's load up just one load of coal there. Still, that's good. $50 up ahead. Okay, let me try and read this. 50 kilometers staying on the right, that's good. Looks good. One more load. I think we need some more reinforcements here. I am running out of steam very quickly because of that short uphill climb. Tone down with the setting here just a bit. Okay, so here to the right, to the left. Okay, so we are passing through in the middle. That's good. We are in the 30 kilometer range, so that's perfect. So we're just going to bypass through the steel mill here, supposedly. This should give me enough time to catch up on the steam. There we go. That's increasing again. Get some water in. Just coast along. You guys see where that end of the train is? No, you cannot. How lengthy is this train if we add it? Let's see. This is 246 meters. The other one is 145. How many is that? 400 meters plus the train itself. So yeah. Oh, we need the load. Load. Maybe 3. Yeah, we can do this. 3. Alright. So from here, where the heck are we going? What is that signal for? One sec, let me see. Oh, we should be going the left here. Comms radio. Come on, reach that part. Oh, this is tricky. I have to go down. Is it this one? Oh, not that one. Is that the one? Yes. Okay, good. That is uphill though, so need to push it. Are we headed the right way? So far, so good. I think. Yes. Yes, I'd like to believe so. Alright. Where's my shovel? I'm using the wrong option here. There we go. That should be the one. Switch. Where the heck is my shovel? Oh, here. How did we go there? Okay. Alright, there you go. Load up more. Oh my goodness. Uphill again. Don't do this to me. should be fine, I think. Pressure is gradually falling. Goodness, what will I do without the zoom function here? That zoom function is a lifesaver. One more load, please. I think we need a bit of draft, maybe. Help increase the temperature of the coal there. That should speed up the steam generation. Supposedly. Oh my goodness, that's getting heavy. Bit more torque. Oh my goodness. Now this is the difficult part of the journey. I think we need to max torque here. Alright. Water is good. Steam pressure losing bit by bit. Let's push back on that a bit. Oh, please level off already. Can't take much more of this. Alright, there is another junction up ahead. Move left. Yes, okay, good. And it says the speed limit there is 70. Alright, that can work for us. Come on. There you go. As you can see, I am panicking quite hard here. Oh, this is tricky. We are barely moving, guys. But we're moving. That's the goal. That's the point. Push back on that. Okay, to the left it says it's going to be level. That's good, so we can catch up on the steam. Let's get one more load in here. Oh yeah, that's very low. Come on, catch up. Could that water just dissipate? You can see the trains, the tankers at the back. There we go. Oh goodness. Full focus. 14 bars of steam pressure. I think we need a bit more help here. I think we need a lot more coal though. Maybe we need a blower. Just to heat up the firebox a bit more. Come on, catch up, catch up. Looking very closely on that needle. It seems to be catching up now. Okay, that is increasing. That's good. That's good. Alright, one more here. Where are we headed? Left. Good. Alright, 70 up ahead. It looks like it's no longer climbing. So we are on level surface now. And I can hear the train starting to chug along. Let's give it some speed. Music to my ears. Lay off the regulator a bit. 2 notches down. Let the steam catch up. How are we on the time? 10 minutes. No, doesn't look good. That's fine. Safety first. Alright. It's good, guys. Pulling back on the wheel cutoff so we can get some more speed in. Let's go ahead and load more coal in here. How are we in terms of the route? Yeah, this is the fairly straight route. We should be able to catch up on speed here. Full speed ahead. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's get some draft in here. Heat up that firebox. Because we are losing on steam again. There you go. Get some water in. Perfect. Now we're really chugging along. Okay. Pretty soon we have to start slowing down. So let's start coasting here. That would give us good time to get back on the pressure as well. Alright, we are starting to slow down. Let's apply one notch of brakes there. Go back a little there. That looks good. Just coast, keep it 60. That looks fine. I'm guessing that's either 60, somewhere 60 to 40 range that we have to slow down on this bend. Okay. Lay off on the brakes. Let's have a look at the left side. 80. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Keep it steady. Let the momentum take care of it. Cannot see what's up ahead. Come on. 60 up ahead, okay. That should be just fine right there. Don't have any draft, that's good. Coast along here, refill the water. We are a bit over on steam, but that's fine. Better more steam than less in this case. 80 again, okay, good. But then we are approaching a junction up ahead, so I won't even dream of speeding up. Yeah, there you go, 60 again. I would guess it could go to 50 or even 40 later as we come closer to that junction. And then we have to make sure that we turn to the right on the signal, on the switch. I always mistake signal and switch, as you guys can probably distinguish. My goodness, this would have been so nice to take a photo of. I wish they could add a pause feature, really. So you can take your time and get some nice shots in. I don't know how other people do it. Probably with a DE6 or a DE2, with a shunter or the large diesel train, you can do it. But with a steam train, I don't know how you can manage all that. Time management at its finest. 50 up ahead. How are we doing in terms of speed? Lay off the regulator. Turn back to idle, just coast along. 40 kilometers per hour, that's okay, that's fine. Up. Going right, okay, perfect. And then it's 70 on that turn, but it's downhill, so we have to be very careful here. 30%. Actually, let me apply one notch of brakes here. Is that just one? Just one. You know what? No, maybe it's too much. Just keep it steady because this part right here is very tricky. Lots of winding tracks left and right. So better if you approach this at a very cautious pace. Look at that. 50-kilometer speed limit and it's downhill. And I can hear the wheels chugging along. And I can hear it starting to pick up speed, so let's just apply one notch of brakes there. Look at that, going to 40. And we're right there. So it really helps to be very cautious in this spot. You know what, I'm actually going to slow down to 30 because I have a feeling at some point it's going down to 30. So I'm just going to stick with 30. Okay, maybe I read it wrong. Okay, maybe that is good enough. Okay, slowed up just one notch here. No brakes, that's good. Oh, that's going to be difficult. 60 up ahead. Push it. We do have enough steam for that. But I would need to load one more time as we try and use up all of this. Let's get some draft in here as well. Get a little bit of boost for our temperature. Coast along. There you go. Beautiful. Nice. So just keep it here at 40, just to be on the safe side. Let me double check our job here. This longer one needs to go to C2I. I'm hearing some dangerous sounds there. Just slow down a little. That does sound scary, huh? When you're hauling this much, every little sound makes you paranoid, or makes me paranoid. I don't know about you, but for me I'd rather take it slow. C2I, trying to remember where that is. So let's go and check the harbor here. 40 up ahead. We are right on 40, so that's good. Okay. C2I, coming from the west. Ah, okay, yes, I understand. I think I am aware where that is. High level. C2I, okay. Yeah, the harbor is pretty familiar to us at this point, thankfully. No more coal, I think. That's the bell. That's what the bell was for. We do have a lot of steam still though, so no need to worry about that just yet. Beautiful. Alright. Coast along here. Because that is downhill. And we need to go through one more junction. Make sure we have to turn left there. We should be turning left there. I don't think I've ever gone right on that junction, right before the harbor. Just to be on the safe side. 50 up ahead with the junction, and the signal, the switch is saying we go to the left. Perfect. I'm just looking. Oh, that's a nice view. I'm just looking at the speed limits. 40. Yikes. Get one more notch of brakes. Maybe one more to be on the safe side. Okay, that's well within 40. No question about that. Right. let's release the brakes. Because even if you release the brakes, it will take some time for the pressure to build up again. So you'll be slowing down even after you release it. So you have to release it a bit earlier than usual. Okay, that looks good. Just stick it here. Downhill again. Yeah, this is the downhill stretch that I'm telling you guys about. So this is better for us. I think it's easier, just a tad easier than going uphill. Because this one you just have to manage your brakes. When it's uphill, you have to manage so many things. Because you have to manage your power, and with the steam train, that means managing all of the above. Water, coal, the regulator, the wheel cutoff, all of the above. That is a scary sound. Let's apply one more notch here. Looking good, guys. That is the timer, I guess. So looks like we don't have any bonus anymore. Oh, that was close though. I guess if I could have shunted beforehand, we might have had a chance. Maybe I try if that works. But if you guys have tried that before, you let me know in the comments, okay? Because those 5 minutes might have been all that we needed to get the bonus here. Looking good. 40 on the left. Let's just keep it 30 here on this inside the station. Inside the yard. There we go. Just coast along there now. Looking good, guys. Keep it steady. Now we should be headed to the left side here, I'm sure. Let me double check. Come on. Okay, that's headed to the left, because the one, if you turn right to here, it's going to lead you to the turntable, the roundhouse, where all the other trains are. That one. Alright, so in the station, the next junction we should actually be turning right. That's C2I. Oh, the problem is, dang it. No, we actually should go straight and then reverse onto station C. So here we should move forward, and then we cross that other side, and then we reverse onto here, so that we can leave our train that way. So we'll have to reverse a bit. Little bit of shunting effort. Now that's a bit of a problematic thing, because yeah, it's going to require a lot of space to do that, I think. Yeah, to the right here. That's going to go and lead us to track G. That one's going to the left. What does that sound? Oh no, here we go again. Don't tell me I did something wrong. Okay, let's see where we are. Where's the junction? Going to C. That's the one going to C. Oh my. So that last part of the train, that last car, needs to go beyond that point right there. And that's going to be tricky because C2I is right here. So in terms of the switches, should be moving to the left here. And then over on this side, we should be going to the right. Yes, okay. Good. But yeah, this is not well enough yet. So let me do a quick check. Car's still good, 100%. I think nothing has exploded yet. But we'll see if that changes anytime soon. Release the brakes. We need to move forward just a little bit more. I need to load up on coal because I don't have enough pressure here. That's barely enough. But that's okay. Just a little nudge. Come on. Chug along. That's the hardest part. Starting from zero, look at how much steam that's consuming. I might have loaded it a bit too much, but that's okay. We're almost there anyway. So the other job goes to G5I. G5I. Let me see where that is. G5I is on the right here. So that one. G5I is right here on this junction. That's G5I. So we'll go there later. But for now, we reverse back onto track C. Have you finally crossed over? Pretty close. Hitting there. Good. Alright. So once we pass through here, I can do the trick again. Just catch up to that. Enable the brakes. Switch this up. And then we can reverse onto Station C. Lock that in before we go back so that the brakes can charge as we try and make our way back to the train. Okay, reverse. We have pretty good steam pressure here. That's good. That's perfect. And now the brakes have fully released. Pressure is back up. So it should be okay to move backward like so. Alright. Actually, I think that's enough speed. Take it slow. This is going to be tricky when you're going in reverse like this. It's more likely that you derail when you're pushing rather than pulling, as I've heard from you guys. So we can't really push the limit of the speed here. You guys see? Okay, there's the end of the train. It is starting to turn. So that's good enough speed. Let's go ahead and jump onto the back of the train. Look at how lengthy that train is. But we made it, guys. Well, we are almost there, but not quite. So I don't want to, how is the expression? Count my chickens yet? You get the point. So here is where we get C2I, and let me double check the car number. This car number is call 424. That's this 3-4 job that makes us want to go to C2I. 424 is this one, the first one on the list, 424. So that is correct. That is headed to the right place there. And then our switches are set up correctly. That should lead us to C2I. Now I'm trying to look at what the last one here is. It should be 627. So I think it should be this one. No, that's 515. Where is it? 515 is not here in this. No, it's in this list, so we should go move forward more. 627 is, that's 321. 627 is all the way here. Wow. Okay. So we have to reverse all the way until this car, this tanker, reaches that platform. And I think I have to put in a bit more power in here. Oh my goodness. Get some water in. We don't want this steam train to explode at the last possible moment. Although I don't think that's modeled in, but they say, I think Alex told me that when you go that level, when it goes below half, you risk exploding the train. So I'd rather not if possible. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We are on the right track, I think. I hope. Let me see here. C2I, okay. And when I teleport like this, guys, I'm sorry if it makes you dizzy. What I advise, maybe I should give you a heads up before I do that, huh? So I'll tell you I'm going to teleport. I'm going to teleport now, or I'm going to dash now. Let me dash there, something along those lines. And then you look forward. You don't look at like the near one here. Look at the periphery. Look straight ahead. So when I jump, it's not dizzying because you're looking at the center at that far end. And it won't become confusing. Okay, that's my tip. 627 I think is the last car that needs to be in here. Okay, that's looking good. We should have enough space for everything. Yeah, that looks pretty good. 627 is this one. It is getting in the track. Oh, that's actually C1S. C2I is right there, and the junction is in here, so we should push it back a bit more. There seems to be enough space there. I'm going to dash. Okay. Yes, there is a lot of space, and that's also one of the updates that they did in build 81. So that should be okay. Okay, and 627 is well within the border already. I hope. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and brake here. Okay. Looking good. Let's go and double check. So I'm here on the other side now. C2I. We want to look for 627. Car 627 is this one. No, this one. That's perfect. That's well within the platform. So we can detach this guy now. Let me just double check. 627. Indeed. Right. Remove the hose. Release. And we are free. One job done. Let's go ahead and do this other one. We do have steam, lots of steam. Wheel cut off, full forward. Brakes released. Off we go. 3 notches forward, just enough to get us moving. That should be okay. I'm checking if I'm not carrying anything with me anymore. But the train is so long, I actually cannot tell. It does seem like we're leaving a gap in there, right? Yeah, that's working. Okay. Bye, train. Second half of the train, please. Now we have a more manageable length. We actually did it, guys. 1,200 tons worth of crude oil. And we made it. Well, almost. It's not over till it's over. Final stretch though. We should be safe here, 30 kilometers per hour. And then after we do this job, after this job is done, we'll go ahead and check the tender here, how much coal and how much water is left, or if I've consumed everything in this short trip. looking good. Right, coast here. 30 up ahead. G5I should be right there. Yep. So busy with all the workload on this train, I actually don't recognize the stutters anymore, even though there are a lot. I think it was the first time in this entire episode I noticed the stutter. I was too busy otherwise. Now that the workload is starting to dial down, yeah, I'm starting to notice them again. So I guess the one solution to the stutters is just keep yourself too busy that you can't notice them anymore. Might not be the best solution. Oh, there you go. Alright, looking good. Awesome. Break, thank you. Almost there. Let's go and check how much we have left. Water. Wow, look at that. What is that? Less than half left? Coal is plenty much though. Yeah, more than half remaining, I guess. Yikes, but we made it. It was a pretty heavy load, so that's, I guess, understandable. And I'm dashing, so look forward, look ahead. Let's go to the shop, see how this looks. So job 34 first, that's the longer one. That is done. 49 minutes instead of 34, that's fine. So you got 53k, no penalties, no damage, I like it. So that's 50k in the bank, nice. And the other one is G5I, that's also done. Same one, 34k this time. No time bonus, but no damage. Wow, we actually did it, guys. We actually did it. How much do I have now? So in terms of my wallet is pretty happy. 414,000. Oh my goodness. We can buy some more stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to your comments, and hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Clumsy training, guys. In this case, in this particular instance, not so clumsy, thankfully. We made it in one piece. No explosions this time around. Thanks, guys. Have a nice day. Clumsy training. Bye-bye.